Lost in the Snow by Linda Jeggins and Alison Edgens. Ollie peeked out of the barn door. Something cold and wet popped on his nose. "What's all this white stuff, Mum?" he squeaked. "Can you eat it?" "It's snow, Ollie," his mum laughed. "It falls like rain in winter. And no, you shouldn't eat it." "Can we play in it then?" he asked. "Please, Mums," cried Sheba and Sam. "Of course you can," said Mum, "but don't go too far." Sam and Sheba skidded and slid across the farmyard. "Wait for me," yelped Ollie, racing after them. When the puppies reached the field, they stopped and stared. There was snow everywhere. "Let's play," cried Ollie. The puppies chased and dug and rolled under the flying snowflakes. So suddenly, a strange face loomed in front of them, a face with a huge mouth, huge eyes and huge teeth. For a moment, the puppies froze in fear. "Run!" Sheba cried. The puppies rushed off through the flurrying snowflakes. Ollie's paws scrabbled and skidded as he ran and ran until the dog's barks faded and everything was quiet and still. But where were Sheba and Sam? Where were the farmyard and the barn? "Oh no," whimpered Ollie. "I'm lost." "Toot toot! Who are you?" hooted a voice high above him. Ollie looked up. Two big round eyes stared down. "I'm Ollie and I've lost my family and I don't know my way home," Ollie squeaked. "Perhaps you should follow your footprints," suggested Owl. "They'll lead you home again. But hurry or they'll be covered in snow." "Thank you so much," said Ollie. "I'll do that." Tail wagging, he set off. But by the time he had reached the middle of the field, his footprints were disappearing under fresh snow. Soon, Ollie couldn't see them at all. He trudged on as the snow grew deeper. "I must keep going," he panted. "I must get back to my nice warm basket and supper." At least Ollie reached a large wood, which this wood by his farm. Was this wood by his farm? If it was, then he was nearly home. Snow had stopped, and evening sunlight shone through the trees. Crunch, crunch, Ollie crept through the icy leaves. But then, all at once, swoosh, Ollie slipped down an icy slope, tumbling over and over. Thump! From a shadow of bushes, 3 fox cubs stared out at him. "Look, that snow's blown in," said one. "What a scruff," said the other. "This is our home," said the third. "Clear off!" "But I don't know which way to go," cried Ollie sadly as he walked away. He would have to find his own way home. Ollie reached the edge of the woods, but still he couldn't see the farm. He tried to cheer himself up. He'll have so much to tell Sam and Sheba when they reached home. But the snow was falling once more, thicker and faster. As he struggled on, Ollie began to think he would never see his family again. Cold, hungry, and very, very tired, Ollie crawled under a bush. A mouse scuttered past his feet and disappeared into a small hole. "I wish I could find somewhere safe and warm to sleep too," Ollie sighed. But as he closed his eyes, he heard something. "Ollie! Ollie! Where are you?" Ollie peeped out from the bush. It was Mum. "Mum! Sam! Sheba! I'm over here!" And across the frozen field, Ollie raced down to meet them. "We've been looking for you for hours," cried Mum. "Where have you been?" "I've had an adventure," said Ollie, "and I'm glad it's over now." "So am I," said Mum, gently licking his freezing ears. Home at last. Ollie curled up with his brother and sister in the cosy bed. The puppies wanted to know all about Ollie's big adventure. "Tell us more about the owl," cried Sheba. "And the nasty fox cub," squealed Sam. But warm and snug, his tummy full of dinner, Ollie had fallen asleep. The end.